our job to bring and to build a third temple.
They're also planning to slaughter 5 red cows.
The first stone could be placed any moment now. After years of waiting, the world stands on the edge of a prophecy unfolding. A perfect red heifer, something long thought impossible, has been found. But there's a twist that changes everything. Could this finally mean the third temple is about to rise? Stay with me, because what's happening in Jerusalem right now may alter history forever. For thousands of years, the red heifer has held incredible significance in Jewish tradition. According to the book of Numbers, its ashes were used in purification rituals, especially for those preparing to serve in the temple. Without a flawless red heifer, the temple could not be rebuilt. And without the temple, many Jews believe prophecy remains unfulfilled. This ritual, lost for centuries, was considered impossible in modern times. No blemish, no mark, not even a single hair of a different color could be present. Only total perfection counted. And now, after generations of anticipation, that rare red heifer has been discovered. For Jews, it's a major sign that the long-awaited Messiah may soon arrive. For Christians, it points directly to the return of Christ. But here's where things get complicated. The approved red heifer, hailed as perfect, was later found to have a tiny flaw. Just one black hair. That was enough to disqualify it from the official sacrifice. To outsiders, that might seem like a minor detail. But in Jewish law, it means everything. Still, instead of stopping, priests moved forward with what they called a practice sacrifice. They treated the flawed heifer with full ceremony, rehearsing every step as if it were the real thing. To some, this was symbolic, proof they are ready, even if the animal wasn't. To others, it was a signal that prophecy is closer than we realize, no matter the setbacks. And here's the bigger question. If even an imperfect heifer was used in practice, could this be laying the groundwork for something greater? Because the ashes of the red heifer aren't just about purification, they represent the very first physical step toward constructing the third temple. An event Jews believe will restore God's glory to Israel, and Christians believe signals the end of days. But rebuilding the temple isn't as simple as laying stone. The Temple Mount, where it once stood, is now home to the Al-Aqsa Mosque, one of the holiest sites in Islam. Any move to replace or build alongside it would ignite worldwide outrage. For Muslims, the mosque is sacred. For Jews, the temple must stand there. And that tension has simmered for centuries. Some propose an alternative, the Eastern or Golden Gate, currently sealed and surrounded by a Muslim graveyard. Jews believe this is where the Messiah will one day enter Jerusalem. Could a new temple rise near this gate instead? Or will the prophecy demand it be built directly on the contested mount itself? Either way, the implications are enormous. And here's why this moment isn't just about Judaism. For Christians, the rebuilding of the temple fulfills a different set of prophecies, those found in Revelation. They believe the Antichrist will one day sit inside this temple, declaring himself God, before the second coming of Christ. For them, what's happening in Jerusalem isn't just a cultural event, it's a countdown clock. Now add politics into the mix. Former U.S. President Donald Trump made waves by recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital, a move celebrated by many Jews and condemned by many others across the Middle East. His administration signaled strong support for Israel's sovereignty, even for rebuilding the temple. Could leaders like Trump unknowingly be playing a prophetic role? Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu has also emphasized the red heifer's importance, linking it directly to preparations for a future temple. With global leaders stepping in, the temple is no longer just a religious discussion. It's a geopolitical flashpoint. And yet, beyond politics, there's something deeper happening here. Billions of people are watching Jerusalem, interpreting every move through the lens of prophecy. Some see hope, others see warning. Christians connected to Christ's return, Jews to the arrival of the Messiah, Muslims to a threat against one of their holiest sites. All three faiths are colliding over one small hilltop. But maybe the most unsettling question is this. If prophecy is unfolding before our eyes, what role does the Antichrist play in what comes next? And are global powers already paving the way without even realizing it? What's clear is this. We are living in a chapter that has been foretold for thousands of years. The red heifer, the tension over the Temple Mount, and the involvement of world leaders all point toward a future unlike anything humanity has ever faced. And here's where it becomes personal. The Bible warns us to stay alert, to watch for the signs and to prepare for what's coming. For Christians, the temple isn't just stone and mortar. It's a reminder that Christ's return draws near. For Jews, it's a step toward their long-awaited Messiah. So we have to ask ourselves, are we ready? Do we understand the gravity of what's unfolding in Jerusalem? The first stone of the temple could be placed at any moment, and when it is, the world will never be the same. Prophecy is no longer distant. It's happening now. And whether you see it as the fulfillment of ancient promises or the beginning of the end times, one thing is certain. History is racing toward a climactic moment. The red heifer has been found. The rehearsals have begun. The world is watching Jerusalem, and the question remains, when that first stone is finally laid, will we be prepared for what follows?